Hi, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today. I'm sorry, I'm still struggling with the Rona. Lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities, and even be able to look forward to the blessings afforded you. Now, this is a weekly update that ranges from May the 2nd through May the 8th. It's if you're ever looking for, because it's weekly, it will be available to you. If you go to my website at eraybooks.com, the newsletter link is always there. Or you can go to my YouTube channel, Enchantress Press Astrology. Can you make sure that you subscribe to the channel? That definitely helps me grow. And click the notification bell. It'll let you know when I upload these videos. Now, the dates and the degrees are noted in the newsletter, so you should take advantage of those. If you know you have placements within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, then you know these energies that I mentioned will hit you heavier than they will someone else. So, as I said, knowing your chart is essential. If you'd like a reading or chart, give me a shout. I'm available to do that. My prices are in the newsletter. And I do want to thank those who have been taking advantage of my services. I have recently been having an influx of people gravitating to me and having their charts done and getting their readings. And I'm so glad you guys are, getting your charts and taking advantage of this avenue to better your life. And thank you for those referring people as well. Anyway, I implore you to dive into our newsletter for the month of May. Mental Chatter Musings has the honor of celebrating none other than literary powerhouse and romance author, Alexandria House. Within the newsletter, Alexandria has a sneak peek into her new novel, Flagrant, inside, as well as its synopsis. You can either hear me read it via video in the newsletter, or you can read it yourself. Now, in fact, I'll post that on my page today, the synopsis for Flagrant and the short snippet as well. Now, for those of you privileged enough to be on Clubhouse, so dive into the newsletter and see what Alexandria has in store for you. We'll be celebrating this queen all month. For those of you privileged enough to be on Clubhouse, Tuesday, May the 4th, Diamond's World will be discussing season 1 and 2 of Carl Weber's television series, The Family Business. If we're lucky, we may even get an opportunity to chat it up with one of the writers of the latest season, LaJill Hunt. So fingers crossed, and let's hope that she'll be there. Now, on Thursday, May the 6th, on Thursday, May the 6th at 7 p.m., Diamond's World will be chopping it up with Ashanti Keys. She and Diane will be discussing all things Ashanti, along with her extensive literary catalog. And I am actually a reader of Ashanti, so I will be there as well. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. Remember that we are still under the energies of the full moon. Things have been coming to light, some things shocking in finance, romance, as well as the pleasure pursuits that some people undertake. As for me, as a Scorpio, it's been more of a self-discovery, more of me learning of myself, learning of my ancestors, learning about our spiritual practices, learning what my spiritual practices should be so that I'm more in line with divinity. Although I'll uncover that scam as well, but this is what it's more culminating into, a time of self-discovery. So this is a deep full moon for all of us. Now, currently the sun is at 12 degrees Taurus, and that could talk about coveting things that are not yours or obtaining things by underhanded means in romance or finances. So you're definitely dealing with that, and maybe even today, because that's where the sun is aspecting. But this week, the planets, particularly Mercury, is calling for you to put in the work. You may find that this week you get to get the job that you want, you're going to have to do some kind of reading, training, or even updating of your skills or in some way. There is assistance at your disposal, and you'll need to take advantage of said assistance and opportunities. So this is a week of learning that you can't do it all by yourself. Each key opens a certain door. Each person or chess piece on your board has a certain purpose. You cannot do it all alone. So don't get stuck in your own way this week or during this entire Gemini season. We're coming into the conversational season of, as I said, Gemini. So the community around you is essential. Listen up and drop the ego. All right, let's get into it. This is for the air signs. And the first sign I'm going to do in true form of Gemini season coming in is Gemini. So Gemini 550. Ooh, Gemini 555. That means stuff is about to change for you very, very, very rapidly. That means positive change. You can look that up with that angel number up, 555, and get your message. Now, on, I might actually be able to find it on my phone while I'm talking to you. On May 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, is going to enter your sign. This speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive of your efforts. Okay? This is a perfect time for networking, so you want to listen to your surroundings this season because you could benefit from the chatter, especially in image, okay? This is about your image for you. This is about your identity for you, okay? So we're going to talk about the things that affect your identity and your image, okay? Whether it be opportunities, whether it be blockages, or whether it be favor. Now, speaking of chatter, you'll have plenty of assistance coming your way through friends and social groups, okay? Now, 555 is a message from your angels that's saying, let go of the old and usher in the new. Trust that they will be replaced, okay? Release old doubts and fears, perceived obstacles, and if feeling any fears or confusion, ask for support or guidance from your angels. Fast change is coming upon you. You have to let go of the old and come into the new. That is what 555 means. If you want to look it up yourself, then you're welcome to. But that's what I have there. Now, they want to help you accomplish goals. Friends want to help you accomplish goals. And this is important. It is important that you communicate with those within your networks of people, even online. Okay, siblings, neighbors can also be of assistance should you need it. Remember, this is about your image, like I said, and how you come off to people. You may be even asked to travel a short distance for assistance or to garner an opportunity. Okay, so travel is indicated to garner opportunities. Now, a favorable or you have the opportunity to travel, you know. The favorable communication comes in via romance, creative endeavors, and even through your children. Long distance travel, education and skills, how you think and what you preach is directly aspected with favor. Don't be afraid. You will be fine. Go out there and speak your truth. It's a time for you to pull people in at a distance from you. Expressing your skills grants you good times with a romantic partner or even within a creative environment. Now is the time to captivate people with your works and your words, Gemini. Okay, children are also vibing with you. Now's the time to take a long trip with a lover or a significant other or your children, or at the very least, it looks like you're planning it. This will be in your sign, Mercury, all the way until the end of the month. Then it's going to go retrograde and be in your sign all the way back up through again. This is going to be for at least 2 months that we're going to be dealing with all of this in your sector, period. All this that I'm talking about. Okay, so you want to make sure you're not arguing with those within home and family. If you start that now, you'll be going through that for at least a couple months. Okay, there will be a few snags in conversations. There will. You know, within career, you can expect some people to misunderstand, have misunderstandings with you or differ with your opinion. But don't worry, you know, Jupiter is there in your career sector soon, and there will be no stopping you. Okay. Yeah, on the 13th, Jupiter is coming into your career sector. And when Jupiter comes into your career sector, it's going to be there from May the 13th all the way into July the 27th. You're going to have luck in career. Speak your truth, Gemini. When I say speak your truth, this is the time to shoot out. As soon as that May the 13th and that Jupiter comes into your career sector, my people that I talk to, my book people, you know, my entrepreneurs, Gemini, you got the green light. You have got the green light. So speak your truth. Pull in as many people as you can. Do as much communicating and as much as you can do. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I apologize for that noise if you heard that. But I'm not stopping this video. But speak your truth because you have luck from May the 13th all the way to January the 27th in career. Okay? Let me get back on what I was on. I jumped all the way through the whole next few months. Okay. Now, just make sure you're not arguing with those in home and family. There will be a few snags in communication, like I said. Within career, you can expect those misunderstandings, but don't worry. Jupiter is coming to help you out, and you will be fine all through July. Okay? Now, on May the 5th, this is a single transit now that I'm talking about. On May the 5th, Jupiter in Aquarius is at 28 degrees. It's going to be quintile Uranus in Taurus at 10 degrees. So luck is shining on where you've been lazy or lacking or stingy with resources, or maybe even someone has been that way with you. What resource have you left behind that could be brushed up or reclaimed? This transit is here to usher in change, or maybe even help you to team up with someone with a bit more power, prestige, or influence during this go-round. Okay, this is playing out in your sector of long-distance travel, how you think, what you preach, your education and skills, as well as secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure. Okay, this is a time to get up and out from behind your curtain. Okay, you'd be surprised what beneficial secrets are revealed to you from someone at a distance from you. Okay, and as a matter of fact, you know what? I'll be right. It'll just take me just a second. I want to grab something. I probably should have showed these at the beginning, but this reminded me because I have an author friend that is I believe he's a Gemini, but this is one of his books. Okay, he's part of the giveaway, the author book giveaway that I am doing this month. Oh no, not this month. Next month. I'm sorry. The author book giveaway that I'm doing next month, and he actually has a new release actually being released next month as well. So definitely check. This is a Gemini author. So let's help to sprinkle, help that luck that's already going to be sprinkled on him and get this book. Somebody will win this anyway from me, but let's help this author out. This is by the way, Dean Swift, author, Blacktop. Now, on May the 5th, Jupiter in Aquarius is at 28 degrees. It's going to be quintile Uranus and Taurus at 10 degrees. Luck is shining on where you've been lazy or lacking, or maybe even stingy with resources, or someone has been with you. So what resource have you left behind that can be brushed up or reclaimed? This transit is here to usher in the change, okay? As I was saying, we can help Gemini. You can help your fellow Geminis by doing, you know, assisting them to elevate themselves. You may be even teaming up with someone with a bit more power or prestige on the 5th, or influence or resources. This is playing out in your sectors of long distance travel, how you think, what you preach, your education and skills, as well as secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and closure. Okay, so it's time to get up and out from behind the curtain, because you'd be surprised what beneficial secrets are revealed to you from someone at a distance from you on May the 5th. Okay, now on May the 6th, this is a single transit as well. The true node in Gemini is sextile Chiron and Aries, both at 11 degrees. Communication comes in healing where you may have suffered damage to your first impressions because of ill-intentioned people. You can be received in your natural light now. This favors those who are truly honest, communicative, and generous at heart. For you, the transit is playing out in your sector of image, first impressions, self. It's about healing the area of friends, social groups, and goals. It's a time for you to look better, and you will within these group dynamics. Okay, Gemini? And now we have another transit on May the 8th. Now, this is not just a single transit. This is more of a, it's going to be for some time. Ceres is going to enter Taurus, okay? And when Ceres enters Taurus at 0 degree, on May the 8th, this is going to usher in conversations as to health. This is going to be about health, nourishing, nurturing, a mothering of sorts. Okay, it's time to take care of yourself, or maybe even your finances. Could your earning power require some care? Well, it's going to get it. Here, we're talking about secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and even closure. Okay, now, things that get in your way or cause issues can shock you this go round. Secrets communicated to you. Gossip can hinder closure that your secrets are communicated to you. I'm sorry. Gossip that's coming your way from near or far. It can hinder closure that you were trying to gain in certain areas. Okay, you may even find out something through or about a sibling or somebody that you call bro or sis or something like that that you feel as a sibling. Now, you could hear about someone getting locked up or having to be in solitude because of a health scare. You could hear about somebody getting locked up or having to be in solitude because of a health scare. You could have to make sacrifices you'd rather not make to nurture or help someone near or far. Shocking assistance with money could come in through career. Okay, so that shocking assistance that's going to come in through career is going to nurture your money. Okay, just so you know. Now, also on the 8th, May the 8th, the same day, Venus is going to come into your sign. Okay, so just like we talked about Mercury being in your sign for those couple months or so, all the way through, on May the 8th, Venus is going to be there for a little bit, and it's going to help out for at least 29 days, okay? This is about romance, finances, pleasure, okay, for you. Okay, this speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. This season is perfect for networking, so listen to, sorry about that. Okay. I want to make sure my thing doesn't cut off. So listen to your surroundings this season, because you can benefit from the chatter in romance, in finances, and pleasure. Your sector of image and self-impressions is the focus, you know. You'll have plenty of assistance coming your way through friends and social groups. They want to help you accomplish some goals and have some fun with you. Okay, it's important that you communicate with those within your networks of people, even online. you know, for you to garner that that favor here. Let me make sure. For you to garner that favor in communication, those within your networks of people and those around you, that favorable assistance and things like that. Now, you will have plenty of assistance coming your way through friends and social groups to accomplish your goals. Siblings, neighbors can also give you assistance in finances or in romance, in romantic endeavors or whatever. They could either be hooking you up with somebody or even babysitting for you so you can go out and have fun with your significant other. But remember, this is about your image, how you look or come off to people, okay? You may be even asked to travel a short distance for assistance or to garner some type of monetary opportunity. Favor comes in via romance, creative endeavors, and even through your children, okay? Now, long distance travel, education and skills, and what you think and preach is directly aspecting as well. So you'll be pulling in people at a distance from you, even lovers. Expressing your skills and what you're all about is going to grant you times with a romantic partner as well as within a creative environment. Now is the time to captivate people with your words and your works, as I said before. Children are also vibing with you. Now is the time to take a long trip with a lover or your significant other and your children. At the very least, it looks like you're planning it, okay? Just make sure you're not arguing with those in home and family, putting a hamper on romance, okay? You have those, like I said, those snags in conversations and career, but don't worry because Venus is there on the 8th, and things you should be able to work through things. Things will be all right, okay? You might have some light banter with a lover or something like that. Now, abundant blessings to you. And let's move along to our next sign, which is going to be Libra. Okay. Let's see. Gotta make sure I have my thing plugged up. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. Let's go over what you're going to be dealing with. 2150. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Remember that the moon sign is things that are going on behind the scenes. The sun sign is how you feel at a soul level. And your rising sign is how things will manifest to you on the material plane, how people see you, your first impressions, okay? Now, Libra, that's why I always tell you to listen to your sun, moon, and your rising to get a more clear picture of how these transits will affect you. On May the 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, enters Gemini at 0 degree. This speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. This season is perfect for networking, so listen to your surroundings, okay? You could benefit from the chatter. This is about communication and skills as it pertains to your sectors of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. You trying this area, so you should be able to smooth the friction over as it pertains to gossip in the workplace. Oh yes, people are gossiping about what you think and preach. Secrets, gossip can be an issue. Harsh communication could come in and at work as far as your health, regarding a pet, during your daily routines, regarding what you choose to do during your daily routines. It's simply just jealousy, Libra, basically, okay? People will criticize you no matter what you do. You'll be okay. Keep it moving and let the haters hate. Now, let me say this too. This is going to be going on for the next at least couple of months because it's going to go retrograde at the end of the month and go right back through Gemini, okay? So you're going to be dealing with that for at least a couple of months. But at some point, Venus will come in on the 8th and it'll sprinkle in that goodness on everything. So you'll be, you'll be okay. And let me see. And Libra is going to go into Pisces, and you're going to have luck in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others for like 3 months. So you'll be fine. Anyway, your boon in communication and skills this go round as it pertains to long distance travel, education and skills, as well as how you think and what you preach can be found in the sector of romance, creativity, and children. Okay, so during Gemini season, for Mercury being there, your creative works can make you look good. They can bring great conversations your way. Romantic advances are offered to you and available to you, and they could also be coming in from afar, or chances to travel with a romantic partner to go at a distance to, you know, come meet them. Rendezvous. Anyway, maybe you are looking good and it's upsetting some of the haters that you thought were friends. Nah, you knew they were haters. You just don't care. So brush your shoulders off, Libra. As far as assistance and opportunities communicated to you, aspecting the area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and what you preach, you'll find those in the area of friends, goals, high hopes, friends, social groups, and goals. Friends, social groups, and the relationships you harbor will provide you chances to speak your truth and showcase your skills, even accomplish your goals, some goals you want to accomplish. Even from afar, remember, you're here to showcase your skills, not explain yourself and your actions to others. Got it? All right, you're going to be dealing with that for the next couple months. Now, on May the 5th, Jupiter is in a... Hello? Sorry about that. On May the 5th, Jupiter in Aquarius is at 28 degrees. It's quintile Uranus in Taurus at 10 degrees. I'm sorry about that. I had to calm them down before they start getting loud, and I've kind of had it up to here. So luck is shining on where you've been lazy or lacking, maybe even stingy with your resources. Or has someone been this way with you? What resource have you left behind that can be brushed up or reclaimed? This transit is here to usher in change. Maybe even could see you teaming up with someone with more power, more prestige or influence or resources this go round. Romance, creativity, and children is aspected with luck, making a favorable angle to shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and what you're passionate about. Any of these areas could see a boost because of the other. So you could see a boost in shared finances through romance, through a creative endeavor, or because of a child. You could see, so like child support, different stuff like that. You could also see, or that money coming in, like through the government, for your children or for your dependents and things like that. Or your shared finances could be boosted because of, like I said, oh no, I said that already, because of a creative endeavor or a lover or a thing like that. Or you could be taking shared finances and creating new beginnings for children, or new beginnings in a creative endeavor, or new beginnings in romance, because you have the shared finances to do that on that day, on the 5th. Okay? Now, let's move along to the 6th. On May the 6th, the true node in Gemini is sextile Chiron. What? Okay. The true node in Gemini is sextile Chiron in Aries, both at 11 degrees. So if you have anything in Gemini, any placements in Gemini or Aries between 8 and 14 degrees, this is going to hit you really heavy, this transit. Communication is going to come in healing where you may have suffered damage to your image or your first impressions because of ill-intentioned people. You can be received in your natural light on this day, okay? Here, long-distance travel, education and skills, and how you think and preach is providing healing to a relationship, okay? Your words and skills are what's going to heal this relationship on the 6th, all right? Or this communication from afar, or this, your education, something, you're doing this, okay? All right. Now on the 8th, Ceres enters Taurus at 0 degrees. This is not a single day. This is going to be for some time. Ceres is about health, nourishing, a nurturing, a mothering of sorts. It's time to take care of yourself, or maybe even your finances. Could your earning power require some care? It's going to get it. Okay, this is your sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and what you are passionate about. Remember, Uranus is here, so expect some shocks and surprises. This is about nurturing your passions and your shared finances. Shocking endings create new beginnings in home and family, okay? And that will help nurture your home and family. The only thing you have to worry about mucking things up, nurturing your shared finances, the mucking up the nurturing of your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, even your goals with some social groups or a romance. Wow. Okay. Let's start this over. One thing you have to work, the only thing you have to worry about mucking up as to this nurturing of your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about is going to be your friends, some of your friends, some of the goals you harbor, you won't be able to harbor because of shared finances. Social groups, some of your social groups can get in the way, so you'll need to nurture them. You need to put more nurturing into your goals, more nurturing into your social groups and things like that. But because you have to, you might feel like you have to do it using your finances. And if you use that only your finances, that could get you, cause some blockages for you and things like that. So you want to not only give nurturing as a monetary avenue. You don't only want to use monetary avenues as a way of nurturing. You want to also, just be yourself. People love you for who you are. Okay, even if you do have gossipers, you don't have to use money to do that. That might be one of the things people might be gossiping about. Who knows? Try to balance your time and your money, okay? Show others that you are a sincere friend as you take care of your issues within home and family as well. Some friends, lovers, or children may feel neglected, so you'll have opportunities to put in the work in career that will build your shared finances, and you'll have the opportunities to work to help those children, that are feeling neglected by you. Now, at the same time, on the 8th, the same day, you have another transit that's going to go for a while, at least through 29 clicks of Gemini. Starting on May the 8th, Venus is going to enter Gemini. Okay, although this is about romance, finances, and pleasure here. Okay, so that same area where Mercury is, Venus is going to come and start helping out on the 8th, and it's going to be there for a bit. Now, that speaks as to your relationships being civil, siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts, as we talked about in Mercury, starting on the 3rd. This season is perfect for networking. Listen to your surroundings because you can benefit from the chatter in romance, finances, and pleasure as it pertains to especially long-distance travel, education, and skills, the way you think and the things you preach. You already trying that area, so you'll really be able to smooth over any friction as far as the gossip at work, somebody saying you said this or you said that, your education and skills, you're going to prove that. You'll be good. You don't have to worry about that. Don't engage in harsh communication at work. Okay, you may get some news regarding your health that comes in, or you may have gotten those snags in communication coming in as far as your health starting on the 3rd. But then now when Venus is here, it's going to start helping you out, okay? Regarding a pet, one of your daily routines, even concerning a jealous lover, you might start smoothing all of that over because with Venus in that area, that lover is really going to be loving on you, okay? and that could be a person at a distance from you as well that you're pulling in. Now, as far as assistance and opportunities for romance, growth in finances, pleasure pursuits as it pertains to long distance travel, education and skills, and what you think and preach, you'll find those in the areas of social groups, goals, and high hopes. So friends and goals and relationships you harbor at a distance from you provide chances for you to speak your truth and showcase your skills. And these will be opportunities to grow your money as well. Also, a friend may just want to be a lover. Either way, you have a chance to forge new relationships here or heal current ones through communication. All right, now let's get into our last horoscope of Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. And when I say sun, moon, or rising, Aquarius, 33, 37, sun is you at a soul level. Your rising sign is how things manifest to you on the material plane, how you're seen, your first impressions. And your moon sign is the things that are going on in the background, okay, underneath the surface and stuff like that. So that's why I say always check your sun, moon, and rising to get a clearer picture of how things will manifest for you for the week. Now, as to these transits that I discussed. Now on May the 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, is going to enter Gemini at 0 degree. Okay, now this speaks as to relationships being civil, siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. Now, this season is perfect for networking, so listen to your surroundings because you can benefit from the chatter. Aspected here is your area of romance, creativity, and children. So let's see what could be hampering your skills or communication within these sectors first, okay? It looks like money and resources could be an issue. You could be spending too much money or even arguing with a partner about spending too much money. But that being said, Jupiter moves over into your money sector on May the 13th. You're going to be lucky with money, personal money and resources from May the 13th all the way through July 27th. If you're going to bet on something that time, if you're going to gamble at that time, that's when I would do it, between those dates, because you're going to have luck in personal finances. Now, it will help you even better if you know your chart, because you know the degree that Pisces will be on every day. So you'll know where you have where you're within those 3 degrees of it, so it'll hit you stronger on those days. That's when your money earning power is really maximized. So if you know your chart, look at it, find out what you have in Pisces, what degree it's in, and you'll know that's when, okay, that's when I need to bet, whenever it's by, you know, this degree or that degree or whatever. But you're lucky from May the 13th all the way through July the 27th in money and resources, Aquarius, okay? Now, also, guys, I'm sorry, communication could come in that you have to pay some expenses because of a child, or you might, a child, a lover, or a creative project, or you might feel that you have to, okay? Spending money on things you're passionate about can drain the finances this go round, so be mindful, okay? I know on the 13th you're gonna have that saving grace come in and you'll be good, but still be mindful. Also, as far as coming to your area of romance, creativity, and children, Venus is going to be coming in soon, but we'll talk about that. Now, a partner can get nitpicky about money, okay? When we went this week. Okay, you have assistance and opportunities within relationships, communication and siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. Also communicate romantic, creative, and financial opportunities and assistance to you. So take advantage, okay? Let those relationships cultivate a better experience for you, okay? So communicate. Now, when it comes to long distance travel, what you preach, your education and skills, you got that in the bag. You don't have to worry about that. Your words are mesmerizing to a lover. You're even pulling in romance at a distance from you. Within your creative works, your skills look good. Speak your truth, Aquarius, because it is working for you, okay? You don't have to worry about that. Now, that being said, this entire time that you're going to have Gemini, Mercury and Gemini, it's going to be there until the end of the month. On the 29th, it's going to go retrograde back through Gemini. So all that stuff that I just explained, you're going to be going through for at least the next couple of months as far as your communication and skills, okay? Now, on May the 5th, Jupiter, this is a single transit on one day. Jupiter in Aquarius on May the 5th is going to be at 23 degrees. It's going to be quintile Uranus and Taurus at 10 degrees. Luck is going to be shining on where you've been lazy or lacking, or maybe even stingy with resources, or maybe somebody's been that way with you. So what resource has been left behind that can be brushed up or reclaimed? This transit is here to usher in change for you, okay? Especially for you, Aquarius. This is hitting you directly in your image, okay? Your worth. You may be teaming up with someone with a bit more prestige, power, or influence this go around, or resources can be given to you, okay? That betters the way you look, that expands your worth. Home and family shows up for you this time around. You'd be surprised who's willing to help. This could also be someone assisting you within home and family, or you assisting someone else within home and family, and that helps your image. In any case, you'd be surprised who you have, like I said, to help, or who you have to help you. Now on May the 6th, this is a single transit as well. The true node in Gemini is going to be sextile Chiron and Aries, both at 11 degrees. So if you have any placements in your chart in Gemini or Aries between 8 and 14 degrees, this is going to hit you harder than it would hit. I'm sorry, I got to make sure I'm plugged up here. Sorry about that. Okay. This is going to hit you stronger. Okay. Now, Communication comes in healing where you may have suffered damage to your image, your first impressions because of ill-intentioned people. You can be received in your natural light on May the 6th. Okay? Now, this favors those who are truly honest, communicative, and generous at heart. At play here are your sectors of romance, creativity, and children. It's healing communication in these areas aspected for you. Siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people are also in the mix. You could be traveling to clear things up, said by a sibling or said by a child. You know, and it could be short distance travel as well. Now on May the 8th, Ceres, this is going to be for some time. Ceres enters Taurus at 8 degrees. Ceres is about health, nurturing, a nourishing, a mothering of some sorts. It's time to take care of yourself or maybe even your finances. Could your earning power require some care? It's going to get it. This is your area of home and family. Shocking challenges with your relationships can suffer. You could need to nurture your relationships within home and family emotionally as well as with health. Okay? Someone can need financial assistance. You'd be surprised who can be of service to you and who you can be of service to. Even a coworker or small pet could feature here for you. Okay? So them needing that nurturing. Now on the 8th, as well, and this is for some time, just where Mercury is in Gemini, Venus is going to come helping out. So wonderful communication and romance, finances, and pleasure. Okay, it's going to be there for at least through 29 clicks. Okay, so you'll have a good month of this to go through starting on May the 8th. Now, as I said, this is about romance, finances, and pleasure. This speaks as to relationships being civil as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. This season is perfect for networking. So listen to your surroundings because you can benefit from the chatter, just like starting on the 3rd. But the only thing now, you have romance, pleasure, and abundance. Romance, pleasure, and finances here. So that's how you're going to benefit romantically, financially, through pleasure pursuits. Okay, once it starts on the 8th. Now, aspected here is your sector of romance, creativity, and children. Okay, so let's see what's going to be hampering romance, finances, and pleasurable times first. It looks like money and resources could be an issue. Either you're spending too much or you don't have enough yet, but on the 13th, like I said, that's when Jupiter's coming into your sign. As soon as it starts pinging on your nodes, your luck with money is summoned. Okay, you may have to pay some expenses because of a lover, a child, or a creative endeavor. You might be spending money on things you're passionate about and draining your finances. And a partner could get nitpicky with you about money, and that could, you know, cause a little friction in the romance area. But you have assistance and opportunities within relationships. Some want to merge with you to do business or for a romantic partnership. Communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people also communicate romantic, creative, and financial opportunities and assistance your way. Communication, siblings, via short distance travel, or people within your networks of people will communicate romantic opportunities to you. Assistance with romantic opportunities. They will communicate creative endeavors to you or assistance with creative endeavors. Financial endeavors as well. Financial opportunities will be communicated to you. Okay, so take advantage because they are available and people are wanting to give you the hookup. When it comes to long distance travel, what you preach, your education and skills, you've got that in the bag. Like I said, you have favor. Your words are mesmerizing a lover or even pulling in romance at a distance from you. Your creative skills are good and it's bringing you in finances. And it's an opportunity for you to speak your truth, Aquarius, so that you can grow your finances and so that you can go on pleasure pursuits, have fun where you want to have fun because you have that opportunity. So just say it and you'll get it, okay? Abundant blessings to you. Thank you for sticking with me for this short weekly update. Navigate the week with confidence and compassion. I love you guys. Bye now.